We often wonder about the silent stories unfolding around us, the dramas playing out beneath the surface of our everyday lives. This was one such night, in a San Diego haven of haute cuisine named Donovan's. A place where polished surfaces met carefully crafted dishes, a microcosm of society where the wealthy and the working class briefly collided. But this night was destined to be far from ordinary. We often overlook the quiet struggles of those who serve us, the silent sacrifices they make. Emily was one of these silent heroes. She moved through the maze of tables, her kindness unspoken, her polite demeanor a shield against the indifference she often encountered. Little did anyone know that her ordinary night was about to become an extraordinary life lesson. The night's gentle hum was about to crackle with tension. A seemingly harmless request became a catalyst for cruelty. Emily, presenting the meals with quiet grace, was met with a dismissive gaze, Evelyn's words sharp as glass shards. "Is this supposed to be medium rare? Honestly, it's not that hard to get an order right, is it?" She sneered. The room seemed to hold its breath, witnessing the power of disdain in its rawest form. Is it acceptable to treat those who serve us, those we often see as beneath us, with such contempt? In the space between the spoken and the unheard, between the served and the served, lies a critical intersection of humanity. In that moment, when Emily's cheeks flushed with shame and hurt, the true test of character was revealed. But this story was about to take an unexpected turn. Unseen by the rest, a silent observer watched from the corner of the room. A man in a simple gray suit, his expression unreadable. He took in the scene with a measured gaze, fingers tapping lightly against his glass. His movements were deliberate, calm, and perhaps his silence held the weight of deeper intentions. But who was he? What was his place in this unfolding drama? But Evelyn wasn't finished. Her laughter, fueled by privilege and a lack of compassion, rang out, every word a deliberate barb. "Honestly, I should report her," she declared, making a public spectacle of Emily's supposed failings. "It's like she thinks a smile and a stammer will earn her a tip. How could someone be so willingly cruel? Where does such arrogance come from? What is it that some individuals seem to lack the ability to empathize with others?" Emily, at the kitchen door, felt the sting of those words. The tears she refused to shed spoke volumes about the injustices we often encounter in silence. But even in the depths of her humiliation, she maintained her professionalism. Was this to be her fate? To endure such treatment? No, this night held a surprise. But just as Evelyn's words echoed in the room, a shift began to occur. The man in the gray suit approached the restaurant manager, his quiet words causing a subtle change in the manager's demeanor. What was being said? What quiet plan was unfolding? What would be the result of that calm conversation? Then, the dramatic reveal. The manager, accompanied by Emily, arrived at Evelyn's table with a gesture of supposed goodwill. Champagne and an envelope. "This comes from the owner of Donovan's," he announced, his words hanging heavy in the air. Evelyn's smugness began to crumble. And then the man in the gray suit stepped forward, revealing his identity. Charles Donovan. "My name is Charles Donovan," he said, "and this is my restaurant." But that was just the beginning. He revealed the truth, that Emily was his niece, a woman who worked tirelessly, with dedication and grace. His tone was calm, but his words resonated with a force that shattered Evelyn's facade. He spoke not with anger, but with a quiet authority, a demand for respect that went beyond the boundaries of wealth and status. "Money might buy you luxury," he stated, "but it doesn't entitle you to belittle those who work to provide it." Was this the moment Evelyn would finally be held accountable? Charles's message was clear. Kindness is essential. Respect is non-negotiable. His words were a beacon, a call to reevaluate how we treat each other. Respect is the foundation of this establishment, he declared, his voice resonating through the room. It was a message for every single person present. Every single person was responsible for the way they treated each other. He turned to Evelyn and asked her not to leave, but to reflect on the legacy she wanted to leave. He donated her tab to a local charity that supports women like Emily. It was not about punishment, but accountability. A lesson in humility delivered with grace and strength. What would she choose? What kind of person would she decide to become? The evening at Donovan's returned to its rhythm, but it had changed. The ripples of this moment extended far beyond the walls of the restaurant. Emily moved through the tables with a newfound sense of self-worth. The patrons had seen the truth and had understood. Evelyn, on the other hand, walked out humbled, her carefully constructed world shaken to its core. She was left to consider her role in this unfolding narrative. What impact do we leave behind? What legacy do we create by our words and our actions? Charles watched from the window as the night drew to a close. It wasn't about power, status, or wealth. It was about the simple act of kindness, a reminder that how we treat each other matters more than anything else. What does it truly cost to be kind? What impact could you have? What impact will you have? Perhaps this is a question we should ask ourselves every day. What do you think about this story? What lessons did you take away? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends if you found it meaningful. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next meaningful videos.